When a one-to-one function is given by a formula, it is sometimes possible to find the explicit formula for the inverse of that function. We use in this situation the relationship between the f inverse and f that says that y is f inverse of x if and only if x is equal f of y. Both equations describe the inverse function. One is in explicit form, the other one is in implicit form. Let's look at the example. Find the inverse of the function f of x equal 2x plus 3 over x minus 4 and its domain and range. We'll follow the steps indicated above. So the first step is to have the y introduced into the equation. So instead of f of x, we write y, and therefore y will be 2x plus 3 over x minus 4. The second step is to switch x's and y's. So instead of y, I will write x. Instead of x, I will write y. And step number 3 is to solve the equation in 2 for y. So the first step is to multiply both sides by y minus 4 to eliminate the denominator in that equation. The second step will be to eliminate the parentheses, and therefore we'll use distributive property. Then we'll group the terms with the x on one side, the terms with the y on one side, and the terms with the without y on the other side. So we'll have xy stays on the left, 4x will go on the other side, 2y is going to come to the left, and on the right we'll have 3 plus 4x. Since y appears in two terms, we can factor out y to get y times x minus 2 is equal 3 plus 4x. And to compute y, we have to divide both sides by x minus 2. So we have 3 plus 4x over x minus 2. And we have the solution for that equation. That solution is the formula for the inverse. So f inverse of x is 3 plus 4x over x minus 2. As for the domain and range, we use the relationship between the domain and ranges of the function f and f inverse. We know that domain of the function f inverse is the same as the range of the function f, and the range of the function f inverse is the same as the domain of the function f. So if the function f inverse is 3 plus 4x over x minus 2, the domain of that function is clearly everything except 2. So the domain of that function is the set of all x's such that x is different than 2. The range of the function f inverse is domain of the function f. And the domain of the function f, if we go back in the formula, is the set of all x's such that x is not equal 4. However, we usually write the range in terms of the values of y, so just switching the x into y, it doesn't matter which letter we use in the definition of that set, we'll have that range of the function f inverse is the set of all y's that y is different than 4.